Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Our next guest says his research has pinpointed a food that contains more immune boosting power than ever realized. So here to share more, we welcome Dr. Paul Kilgore to the show. Dr. Paul, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here with you, Kara, and great to be with your viewers.
And so talking about a certain food today that you found to have essentially superfood powers.
That's right. So one of the great things about eggs is that we know they're nutritious for us. They contain lots of protein, but they also have many other important nutrients. For example, they have vitamin D, they have selenium, they also have vitamin B, and they have an important protein, a glycoprotein we call IgY. It's actually an antibody.
IgY. It's an antibody. What is it exactly?
IgY is an antibody that's unique to birds and reptiles and some amphibians. And one of the things that we know is that about 50 years ago, IgY was first reported and described by important researchers in the United States. And this antibody is very similar to what we have in humans called IgG, or immunoglobulin G.
And so this is found in the yolk of the egg and the white of the egg. What part of the egg?
Exactly. It's in the yolk of the egg, and we can actually pull out the IgY in a process to actually create a nutraceutical that is very important for people's health, and it really aids in recovery in athletes and people who are doing really heavy exercise.
So share a little bit about that. Like, what can you get out of IgY, and how much of it do you actually need?
That's a great question. So one of the things that we know is that we can take in IgY, and it actually helps improve our immune health. And one of the ways that it does that is it can actually interact with the gut bacteria. And one of the things that we've been learning a lot about over the past several decades is how important our gut health is. You know, you almost hear every day about how important the bacteria in our gut are. The IgY can actually prevent illness that can be brought on by the bad bacteria that sometimes we ingest with food or we're exposed to otherwise.
So you hear also that the yolk has that cholesterol, right? And so you shouldn't have too many eggs. So what are we looking at as far as seeing the benefits?
So we know certainly that eggs have cholesterol and other compounds and proteins, but you know, a lot of the determination of whether or not cholesterol is bad for us can occur through genetics. So some people, as you know, are predisposed to having higher cholesterol levels. A lot of this can be determined genetically. We do take in cholesterol with eggs, but that is not going to be impacting our overall blood cholesterol level to a large degree unless we were taking in a large number of eggs every day.
Okay, so like, would you say 2 to 3 eggs a day is great for you?
Yeah, absolutely. That low number of eggs is not going to have a major impact on the overall blood cholesterol level.
Share what else the yolk has, though, because there's also zinc in yolk, right? What does zinc do for your body?
Zinc is an amazing compound. Zinc is an element, of course, much like selenium, but we know that zinc plays a key role in our immune system. It helps the enzymes in our immune system function better, which means our cells in the immune system are going to be better at fighting off infections. So zinc is very important. We can get it through many nutrients and eggs, of course. We can take it in a supplement. We can take it in other foods. It's really critical to a good functioning immune system.
And does it matter whether you eat the eggs as far as raw or cooked or scrambled? Does it matter how you prepare your eggs?
It does. It's very important to know that taking raw eggs is not a good idea. The main reason for that is that we know that sometimes there's some bad bacteria that if we eat the raw egg, it can come into our guts and actually then cause some illness. So avoid eating raw eggs at any time. And I really recommend cooking them and making sure that you're not taking it in raw.
So not even poached? Not even the yolk, a little bit?
Poached should be okay.
Okay.
It's really a completely raw egg that we worry about, where it's going to be taking in, going to our gut immediately, and that's where we know sometimes that bad bacteria can have an impact.
So cookie dough is out, but what else for our immune system can we do? I know we just have like 15 seconds left. So is there anything else for our immune system this winter?
Absolutely. Good amount of sleep, making sure you have good nutrition. Your diet is very important. Alcohol can sometimes impact the immune system, and definitely no smoking.
No smoking. Such great tips today. Thank you, Dr. Paul.
Thank you, Kara. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Yes. And we're going to have more information about Dr. Kilgore on our website at katu.com. Stay right there. Afternoon Live. We'll be right back.